Hello, this is David Shahada with Das Properties, and today we're going to be talking about why rental properties is the ideal investment. As you can see here, I put the ideal, the acronym for ideal. Number one, I stand for income, which is hopefully it'll be a positive cash flow. Now, part of the ideal investment, it has to have income. I don't care whether you invest money in it, whether you put 10%, 5%, or 0%, you must have positive cash flow. If you don't have a positive cash flow, then it's not the ideal investment. Now, number two is depreciation. Now, do you know that rental properties depreciate for 27 and a half years? By the way, it's not the whole property, it's the building itself. Let's say an example, if the property is a $100,000 value and the land is $20,000, what depreciate is the $80,000 is on the building. So that's what depreciate for 27 and a half years. Now, a lot of people don't mind to have no positive cash flow as long as they can depreciate. When they have good income, when they have high income, they can depreciate, so they pay less taxes, which is like having more positive cash flow. But it's more ideal to have a positive cash flow here and to depreciate every single year. Now, the E stands for equity. Of course, if the renter is paying for your property every single month, or if you have a mortgage on it, you're building equity. They're always building equity, whether you have a mortgage or not, because the property value goes up all the time. So, but most of the time, when we actually sell property, we have equity in it already when you begin. Now, A stands for appreciation. You know, I don't know if any investment on earth has the positive cash flow, depreciation, and appreciation at the same time, not even counting the equity here. It appreciates, in the average in America, appreciate about 4.6% a year. In some area, appreciate more. Now, it's a very, very important point to remember here, okay? There are two battles. To get wealthy in America, you have to win the two battles. Number one is the inflation battle. Number two is the tax battle. If you win the inflation battle, which is over 3%, and you win the tax battle, this is the way to wealth. And you know what? With this strategy, you will win both battles, and that's their new way to be wealthy. And the last one is leverage. I love all of them plus leverage. Leverage is great. Why? Because if you have, let's say that you have $100,000 or $200,000 or whatever amount of money that you want to invest properties in, you can either buy cash, which is still good, or you can buy more. You can finance it right now. The banks can give you loans for 4, 5, even 6%. And most of the property we do deal with gets you 10, 12, 15% return. So if you're paying 5% and you get 10%, that means you're still using leverage. You are making, you have more properties. You can buy more property when you leverage, that give you more positive cash flow, they give you more depreciation, they gives you more equity, it gives you more appreciation because you're multiplying it, and that's the way to wealth. And then leverage, of course, leverage, you gotta remember, even if you borrow 5%, you can check with your accountant or tax attorney, and I'm not any of them, but I know that works because we've been doing that for years, and it's pretty legal. If you're paying 5% interest, is tax deductible. So you're really, in essence, you're probably paying 3%, for something you're earning 10%. So this is the ideal investment, and this is the only investment I know how by winning the inflation battle and the tax battle. And I would recommend that you look into this really deeply. We always profess on education. We like to educate people to make sure, because when you're educated, you know what to do. And 96% of Americans, according to the government, they retire poor and they wonder where the money's gone. So we want to help people like yourself be able to invest at a younger age, so when you are older, or when you want positive cash flow now, if you have the cash now, you can start having income every single month for the rest of your life, and you never have to worry about money again. Now, if you need any help, Das Properties, our number is 317-645-3100, We love to help you whatever we can. Thank you for being here.